I think there is a danger of reading too much into something like this, and I think the danger comes in because this is a time when average Canadians, are focused on their summers, focused on barbecuing some burgers in the backyard, or going to their cottage, or packing the family into a car, or even for those who aren't able to go and to get away, just taking it a little bit easier more generally. It's really not a time when people are super involved in political things or thinking about political things. Do polls significantly outside the period of time where there's a real prospect of election matter? And then on top of that, do those kind of polls taken in the summer matter? I mean, right now, an election, a pending election, right there, the barbarian at the gate, about to come in, that is not how we're feeling. I mean, there's a general feeling in the country that there won't be an election. So busy people with busy lives of looking after themselves and their kids and their families, looking at their jobs, going to work, doing recreational stuff or whatever, are not spending right now a great deal of time thinking about these political leaders. They're not spending a great deal of time thinking about their policies, and that's something that we reserved until closer to an election time. So I'm very suspicious of any polls that are taken at this period of time, and then I would just double that for ones taken in the summer. I guess there's two ways to look at the census issue. One way to look at it is that it's an issue that came out of left field. There was no preparation for it. It seemed, as I said to someone else, weird, right? That it just all of a sudden exploded on the scene. And when things like that happen, they often are troubling to people. We've seen a lot of stakeholder groups, take umbrage with what the government has done. We want to look at perhaps proceeding in a different way. The truth is, we don't know yet how much that's a driver. I can make two cases for you. One, that it's inside baseball and no one gives a proverbial what about it, and on the other one, that it plays into what conservatives have to defend against, which is the allegation they've got a secret agenda, and therefore it is more problematic for them. We do have that bounce back poll from Ipsos, which may say that government support is fairly resilient. It goes down a bit and then it'll just pop. It pops itself back up again. So I think you have to look at sort of the meta level of the story that's being told. And the meta level of the story that is being told is that there is essentially no movement over time, right? These two parties have been locked more or less where they are. The Conservatives have come down, incrementally a little bit, but the Liberals haven't been the beneficiaries of that gain. I think what it's going to mean is that the campaign is going to matter, and the campaign is going to make a difference when Canadians do zoom in and start paying attention.